Right, today is Friday, and I'm going to be I'll take the camera with me over the weekend because I've decided that like a day in the life is pretty boring for most people with what I do. So I thought, well, at least on the weekend, it's when I'm doing my longest sessions, it's when things are a little bit different to normal. So I'll pick up the camera and bring it with me. As you can see in my eyes, I've just come back from a swim, 1600 meters with the pull boy, thing between your legs to stop you from kicking. Been to the shop, grabbed a few bits, kicked off in Tesco because they ID'd me, but managed to sort that out. And yeah, we're back now. Like I said, we're going to take the weekend. I know it's Friday, so it's technically not the weekend, but we've still got a few bits happening. Today, like I said, I've swam. I've got check-ins to do. I've got a trim. I'm going to get a trim and sort me out. And then this afternoon, I'm actually going to a sauna, cold plunge, like wellness facility back home in Coventry. Because this weekend I'm going back purely because where I am now, I'm on my own in Utox. There's no one here. Go back to Coventry. I've got my friend's got a white collar boxing fight tomorrow, so I'm going to watch that. And then obviously watching England bring it home on Sunday. I do not want to be on my own in a flat, so I'll be back home in Coventry. So thought I'll bring the camera with me. I'm gonna have breakfast now, which is the standard eggs, sourdough, and some peri salt, which I picked up. Absolute fantastic purchase. And yeah, crack on with the day. A few check-ins to do as we have some early birds, which is great. Go for my haircut around about 9:30ish, and then once I'm back from that, the majority of people have checked in, so I can crack on. So there we are. We've got meal one coming up, and a busy weekend ahead. 9:30, haircut done. I've been slashed, which you might be able to see there on my neck from my trim, which is not ideal. It's not ideal, mate. But I mean, my haircut took 8 minutes. I was in and out within 8 minutes, which it seemed rushed, and he slashed me open. But I'm all for efficiency. But yeah, most of my check-ins have been ticked off. Done about 7 or 8, which is great. So that gives me a bit of time to get changed, showered, pack my stuff for the weekend. I'm going to take some of my running stuff, my bike gear, and some clothes for if we go out after England win the Euros. Not that I'll be drinking, but go out and celebrate. And yeah, head back to Coventry. Like I say, I'm going to go back this weekend. Busy weekend with training. Busy weekend with tomorrow night going out, watch the boxing. And yeah, that's where we are. So I'm going to shower, pack, fill it with petrol, and go home. So I say go home, go back to Coventry. I'm currently talking, and I can see someone straight ahead of me looking at me as if to think, well, what is he doing? But there we are. So I'll pick the camera up, and we're back in Coventry. And like I said, this evening, sauna, steam, ice, bath. Let's go. Just like that, we're back. We're in Coventry, back home for the weekend. So it's been a few hours since I last picked up the camera, and that was because I drove here. It's about an hour. Got here, been just cracking on with work. The time is currently 1:26, so I've got a couple more check-ins to do, and I've then got to go and find myself a pair of trousers, a shirt, a tie, and some smart shoes, because it's a white collar boxing event tomorrow, and all of those items I do not own. So I'm going to pick up some trousers from my friends. I'm going to look for a shirt to borrow, probably off my stepdad, hopefully. Tie, I'm not too sure. And then shoes, I've got a pair somewhere, but I just got to try and find them. So that is the plan for this afternoon. And then at 4 p.m, going to a place called One Wellness, which is a sauna, steam, sauna, plunge pool facility. So got that booked for 45, 50 minutes, which would be nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. Bit of a chilled one. I'll come back, have some dinner. I've eaten since I got back. I had lunch earlier, which was steak and eggs, fairly basic. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to continue cracking on. Hopefully find some attire for tomorrow, and then spend a bit of time with some recovery later on this afternoon. Saturday morning, it's the next day. We are here, 2.5 bike ride, about to go down. Yesterday, recap, went for a sauna and the ice bath, which was really good. Cold, very cold. Yeah, come back, had something to eat. I was absolutely shattered. I was right, 8:30, I was in bed. And straight out for the count. So that is where we are. I've just had breakfast, like I said. Some Greek yogurt, banana, some berries, honey. I'm going to polish it down with some electrolytes. Looks not great. And then, yeah, pretty much head out on the bike. 2.5 hours on the saddle. So as I'm in Coventry, it'll be a different route to what I've previously been doing, which would be nice just to mix it up. So I'm going to head out for that, see where we end up, come back, eat, source a tie. Not the food, as in a tie around my neck for tonight, and then head over there around about, starts at 4:30, but my mate don't find out what time his fight is until 4 o'clock. So I'm going to get him to tell me what time his fight is at 4, and then get there for when his fight is. So that's the plan. Get changed, put on my bike gear, and go and cause some havoc on the roads of Coventry. Back from the ride, 40 miles in the end. Do excuse the outfit. I mean, yeah, it's part and parcel of all this triathlon training is just wearing loads of weird stuff. But 40 miles, 3 hours on the bike, felt really good. Nice to get out, new route and routine. But yeah, for now, fuel up. We've got eggs, bagel, and some electrolytes. Gonna have that, and then I've got to get dressed up. I've managed to secure a tie for tonight. White collar event. Hopefully my mate gets the win. If not, he's never going to live it down in the group chat, so it's a win-win for me. I'll see you at the boxing event later. Right, it was a little bit of an abrupt ending on the last one because it literally had 1% left on the camera. The bike ride went really well, felt really good, nice and chilled, nothing too strenuous, a few hills on the end, but nothing too much. Now, if you're wondering why I look like I'm about to go to court, that is because I had to obviously dress up for this occasion. There's just one slight issue that I have got. Put the camera back on. The one slight issue that I've got is I do not know how to put a tie on. So I've had to turn this around, as you can see. So I'm going back to school. Shirt, trousers, just some black trainers. How on earth do I now put this on? So I'm probably going to have to spend the next 15-20 minutes working out how to put on a tie. Because since school was a clip-on tie. My first job after school was just a shirt, trousers and shit flickers, which I did for a year as a salesman. And then after that, all my work has been lifeguarding, worked in the kids club, and then on the gym floor. And then even last year when I briefly worked for the family business, it was more polo top and either work trousers or black jeans. So yeah, I'm not really a fan. If you know me well, you know that I've never worn a suit or I don't even really own a shirt. So yeah, a little bit different, a little bit of a change up. But I'm gonna head off in the next 10-15 minutes. He's first on at 4:30, so she's good because I can watch it, stay for as long as I want to, and then go back. And then come home, have dinner. I'm going to be pretty tired later on after the bike ride. So half marathon tomorrow. So need that good sleep. But that's where we are. Go and watch the boxing, see and get the W. Just look like a vicar. Yeah, and also try and put this tie on, but we shall see. Right, so we're back. Unfortunately, things didn't go to plan. My friend won, which was great. They didn't let me in because of my shoes. It was like in between us when he weren't allowed in the nightclub, and he went and found a homeless man for his shoes. I wasn't going to do that, especially as I only had 10 minutes to come and find a pair of shoes before my friend started his fight. But he won, so I drove there, paid for my ticket a few weeks ago, and didn't even watch it. Didn't even get in. But there we are. We move. We're back. I've just been on a walk, stretched the legs out. You probably can hear something cooking. We've got steak, noodles, and the goat of all foods when it comes to low in volume, high in calories. Like this whole packet, a quarter of this loaf is 140 calories. 560 calories in the whole thing. And I've had half of it already, just waiting around. So that is where we are, what we're going to do for the rest of the evening. You can see steak, some egg noodles. That will do the job nicely. And then we're going to just chill out, to be fair, this evening. Probably find something to watch. Like I said last time, I got an interest in murder documentaries, that sort of thing, which is quite alarming. Not that I'm going to murder anyone, but if I was to, I think I might know how I'd do it. Anyway, so yeah, going to eat that, watch something, chill out, go to bed. Tomorrow, we've got half marathon to do. Looking forward to it. Sunday morning, we are fed, well rested, and we've got a half marathon to go and do. Thankfully, the weather, in July is looking somewhat more like how it should do, which is good. A little bit warmer, so I'm taking that into account with obviously pacing and keeping my heart rate a little bit lower. But the plan is to do the first 10k with my friend and his run club. And then what I'm going to then do is that same loop again on my own and a kilometre extra to do 21k, so it'll be a half marathon. Nice and slow with pace, nothing too extreme, keeping things slow and steady, just building up that weekly volume, weekly mileage. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to head out, grab some breakfast, meet up with some friends, grab some brekkie, come back, probably tidy the house, the flat a little bit before the parents come back, because little things like that, towels on the door, do not go down well. So that's the plan, and then obviously out later on for the England game to watch it, bring it home. Also, if you were wondering why the bed is sort of like pink and whatnot, not that I've got anything against the colour pink and flowers in a bedroom and everything else, but my old room has now become my sister's room, so that's where we are. It's my own fault because I've moved out. So when I do come back to stay, it's either stay in the single bed in the spare room or my old room, double bed, but with the pink sheets and duvet. And I'm picking the latter 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. So yeah, there we are. I'm going to get changed, put on my shorts, running shorts. I've got shorts on, t-shirt and whatnot. Head out and get going. so we're 14k in. Feeling good. Heart rate a little bit higher than normal, but I think that's down to just coming up a hill now. But yesterday's bike ride, and then I started with a run club. And we're going a little bit quicker than I was aiming for, so trying to keep up with them. Whole conversation in the heat. My heart was a little bit higher, but did the first 10k with them, second 11 on my own, raw dogging it, no earphones, just me, myself and I, and a load of sweat and some horses in the field. But we're feeling good. We've got a deload next week, which is needed. So this is my last long, tough session, but this is where we are. Decent. Spot on. So going to take on a gel now and finish off the last 7k, get some brekkie and a coffee, watch England bring it home on the boys. And there we have it, run done. 21k in the bag. Was good. Started off a little bit quick, just with the lads I was running with, so it took a while to adjust. Heart rate was a little bit higher than what I wanted, but then, you know, the second loop of such was at my own pace, felt a lot more comfortable. I do find with my running, it takes me a while to get into a rhythm, especially the longer runs that I do. So my second 10 kilometers felt a lot smoother, felt a lot better than the first 10. Heart rate wise, pace wise, everything. So that's where we are. And obviously with the Ironman, it is going to be a marathon. So I need to, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But there we are. Now, in terms of the rest of today, not really got much until the England game, to be fair. Just going to be chilling, have some food. Obviously just focusing on recovery. Next week is a deload. So, you know, the last few weeks have been building up. This week just gone has been my biggest week. You know, last Saturday I did a brick session, which was 2 hours on the bike, half an hour run. Sunday was 20k. Monday just gone was an hour on the bike, intervals and a full body session. Tuesday was pool intervals and running intervals of 400 meters. Wednesday had a full body session and bike session as well. Thursday was 6k run and the outdoor swim. Friday was meant to be a rest day, but I did another mile in the pool just to make up for the outdoor swim. I didn't quite do what I wanted to do. And then obviously Saturday, being yesterday, was the bike ride, and today half marathon distance. So it's been a busy week. We've been building up to it. We've got deload next week, so tomorrow's just an upper body session of choice. So I'll be going back to the roots of the bodybuilding days, and the rest of the week's just light work on the bike. Couple of runs. I don't even think I've got a swim, but I might go and just do a light swim, and then things will get ramped up. So we're feeling good. Going to be picking up. I've just booked to go to Spain for the month in September, so be training out there for a month, which will be great. Come back for 3 days and fly back off to Spain for the Ironman. So that will be getting close and getting real. So that's where we are, chilling out now. The time is 12:20. And yeah, as you can see, I've just come out of the shower, hence the red face. But we're going to chill out, have something to eat, and watch England bring it home. Oh, I'm going for a 1-0. I'm going for a scrappy 1-0. They can have all the possession. They can have all the shots. But it's just written, I think. The overhead kick, the penalties, the Ollie Watkins goal. I just think it's written. And to win it in Germany as well, just be that little bit sweeter. So, yeah, there we are. Plan of action. And then, yeah, I'll wrap up the video probably tomorrow morning. Because if England do win, I'm not going to wrap it up then, but I'll get some clips. Go from there. There we have it. It's Monday morning, so the weekend is technically over. And that was weekend, quite a busy one. Obviously the England game yesterday didn't go to plan. But what can you do? Is what it is. But yeah, training weekend was good. Another big one, big week. This week is a deload, as I spoke about. So it's Monday today. I've just got an upper body session of choice, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, we're feeling good going forward. Not long now. We're 5th of October. is the date of the Ironman. We're currently sort of the mid to end of July, so time's going fast. And for the whole of September, I will be in Spain. So once that comes and goes, I'm literally there. So I know that after this deload, training is going to ramp up. It's going to be long days of training, double sessions and whatnot. But this is what I signed up for. This is what needs to be done to do what I've set out to do. So there we have it. Busy weekend, enjoyable weekend, keeping things active, how I like it. So yeah, this week more chilled out in terms of sessions. No double training days. I think the longest session I have is an hour easy run on Wednesday, which will be nice. So yeah, all in all, feeling very strong, feeling confident, which is what I want. So there we are. Another video ticked off. Hopefully was enjoyable, a little bit different. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.